So I've got a lot of requests regarding a video how to manifest a specific person or a life partner. So here I am with that video. I'm going to be talking to you about my experience about how I manifested my husband in 3 months after deciding what I wanted, like what kind of a person I wanted in my life. So I kind of made a list. I just did not say I want a good partner, because what is the definition of good? You cannot just say, if you're looking for somebody who earns a good amount of money, you cannot just say, I'm looking for a partner who earns a good amount of money. What is good amount of money? For some people, $100,000 is good enough. For some people, $1 million is good enough. For some people, even 2 million is not good enough. So you need to be really specific and really clear about what you want in your life partner. So I made this list and I divided into two parts. One was non-negotiable must-haves, and the other part was negotiable. So the kind of things that went into the negotiable list was the age, whether he was married or divorced, didn't matter. Whether how he looked, it didn't matter to me. How much money he earned, that didn't matter too much. That was like a negotiable. Where he is in his life right now, that was one of the main things in my non-negotiable, because I was looking for somebody who's on the same page in their life as me. So for example, I'm just going to give you, if I wanted to have a family and have children, I wanted that person to be on the same page with me, have children, have family. Other things that fell under the category of negotiables were respect, love, and understanding. Respect from him, love from him, understanding from him. These were non-negotiables. Write down all the details, like every detail that you want in your life partner. How do you want your in-laws to be? I wrote all of those things. How I wanted my in-laws to be, how I wanted to be treated at my in-laws place. Once you have made that list, now it's the time for you to manifest, as in do your manifestation technique. Any I actually used to visualize. So I didn't know my husband before I made the list, because I had never met him. I'm going to tell you a very funny story how I manifested him. So after writing all of these things, I used to, every night before going off to sleep, I used to visualize that I am with the kind of person that I want, and I'm living a happy life. We are having fun with our kids. We are going out traveling. His family has come over and we are enjoying our time together. So I used to visualize all of the things as if I had already met my life partner and I've already got married. So I used to visualize in that way. So now the story comes here is, we used to live in the same house, but I used to live on the first floor and he used to live on the ground floor. And I think we just crossed paths once. So I started living at that place where we were living. He was already living there. So I started living at that place in 2019, October 2019, and he was living there since Feb 2019. So I go there and I start living there. October goes by, November goes by, December, I think I made my list, and January goes by, Feb goes by. I think in Feb I met him once while we were putting out the rubbish bin for the next day. So I think he said hi and I said hello, and that was it. And I went upstairs, he went downstairs. In March 20, I still remember the date, 28th of March 2020. It was lockdown. Like when there was no chance of meeting anybody, and I met this new person. So we had this backyard. He was there. I was there first. I went there. I was just sitting there because I was thinking, what are we gonna do now? It's lockdown concept was very, very new for the whole world. And I think I was also trying to make sense of what was going to happen in terms of my career. And so I went downstairs in the backyard, and after 10 minutes, he comes out in the backyard with his cup of tea. And yeah, we just start talking. And this auntie who used to live with us, I mean, it was her house. I used to live with them. So she just jokingly said, why don't you guys marry each other? You are perfect for each other. Because she knew what I wanted in my life, and I think she knew what he wanted in his life. I didn't even know his name at that point of time. I did not even bother to ask his name. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, no, you should get married. And both of us got a bit embarrassed, and we went to our rooms. He took my number from auntie, and auntie gave me his number. And she really wanted us to start talking and, get married. But I actually called him and I said, I just wanted to clear out that there is nothing in my mind going on. I don't know why auntie said that. And he was like, yeah, I'm the same. I have nothing in my mind. I'm sorry if you felt that she initiated anything from my side. And we started chatting. And guess how long we spoke for? 9 hours continuously. And I think after a month of talking and everything, we decided we wanted to be together. We spoke to our parents. They were happy. They were fine. And yes, that's how we got married. Crazy, isn't it? During the COVID times, when everything was, we were in lockdown. The whole world was in lockdown. That's how we got married. And we got married in front of only 2 people, because we needed 2 witnesses to get married, and only those many people were allowed during those times. So we got married 5 months after we met. So yes, that's my story, and he is exactly how I wanted my life partner to be. He's respectful, he is very loving, he's understanding, and he's always there for me. Make sure that you are following the law of assumption. And once you have everything sorted, all the details sorted, you are assuming that you're living in the end, that you already have the life partner in your life. Or if you're manifesting a specific person, so for example, you're manifesting somebody called XYZ, and he or she is not committing, do not be desperate, and just analyze, are you both on the same page? Okay, if you don't want to do this analysis, because when we are in love, we don't want to see if the other person is on the same page or not. Again, visualize the end result. Act as if you are already married. Act as if that person has already committed. Act as if that person has already proposed to you. How are you feeling now? How are you feeling that you're married to that person? So I hope this video helped you. Marry someone to experience how it feels to have your own little family. I hope this video helped you. If not, feel free to leave comments, and I will try my best to answer your comments. But yes, this is my story, and all the very best in your specific person or life partner manifestation.